Yep. If I were going to that concert tonight, I would be very excited. But you're not going to go to that concert and well, you're not excited. Gina, can you help me read the second one, please?
Yes, if Sandy were giving a speech tomorrow, she will be very nervous.
Mhm. But Sandy's not going to give a speech, and that's why she's not nervous. And the third one, Karen, please.
If Seb didn't come with us to the desert, everyone would be very disappointed.
Mhm. But she will join you, and that's why everyone is happy. Sorry. So, yeah. So, is this one clear? I mean, a future action or a future situation affecting you in the present. Okay, I'm gonna take your silence as a yes and ask you to come up with two examples of this one, future present. Two personal examples. You can use whatever you want. You can invent it. You can tell us a story, whatever you want, but using the future present. Okay? Yes. You have 1 minute to come up with two ideas using the future present conditional. 1 minute on the clock. Okay, time. Who wants to go first?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
If I were getting married tomorrow, I will be very nervous right now.
If I were getting
Yes.
married tomorrow, I would be very nervous. Yes, very good. Something in the future affecting you now. Mm-hmm. Good. Next.
Okay. Um, if if I were going out for the holidays, I will be making plans.
Yep, very good. If you were going out for the holidays, you would be making plans. That's good. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Miss Maddie?
If if mm, if Miss Matty didn't stay in the class, everyone would could be very sad.
Okay, if Miss Maddie didn't stay in the class, everyone would be very sad. But uh, I think this is not quite a future statement, you know?
Why?
Well, you can, I mean, it can be inferred from this that you're talking about right now, and this is the the zero conditional or some or the first conditional, you know?
Oh,
So maybe if Miss Maddie uh, wasn't coming to class tomorrow, everyone would be very sad.
mm, okay.
Hold on 1 second. If you weren't coming to class tomorrow, everyone,
Oh yeah. Mhm.
if we knew you, yep, that's it. If we knew Miss Maddie wasn't coming to class tomorrow, everyone would be very sad. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. And the second one,
And the second one, if I were going to the party tonight, if I were going to the party tonight, I would be very happy.
okay, very good. If I were going to the party tonight, I'll be very happy. Thank you. Very good.
Thank you, teacher. You're welcome.
Who wants to go next?
If I wasn't busy tomorrow, I would stay up late.
Word. I would stay up late.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And the second one,
If I already knew that I wouldn't pass the Cenni exam in the future, I would just give up now.
if I already knew I didn't,
Or I wouldn't. I didn't pass her.
I would give up like that. If I already knew, yep. But the already, I think that makes it a present statement, you know?
Yeah, it's cheating.
So if I
Didn't
knew
pass the Cenni. If I knew I didn't pass the Cenni.
if I knew I didn't pass the Cenni, I would be I would give up now. Yes. Very good. All right. Next we have Karen, Lisi, and Emmanuel. Who wants to go?
I'll do it, teacher.
Okay.
Um, the first one is, if Jenny were traveling with us,
If Jenny,
yeah,
uh-huh,
were traveling with us to Italy in June, I will be saving money.
mm-hmm, very good. And the second one,
Um, if Emmanuel and Elizabeth were going to be here for the holidays, they will be making plans.
they will be aching, making
Making
plans.
plans. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Mm-hmm. Very good. All right. Karen or Emmanuel? All right, go ahead.
I were going to visit my parents on Christmas. My parents on Christmas. I would be preparing all my gifts for them.
Preparing all.
My gift presents
Okay.
for them.
Okay, very good. If
And,
I
s-
were going to visit my parents on Christmas, I'll be preparing all my gifts for them.
and the second one is, if I visit a beautiful place
If
next
I
weekend,
visited,
they visited a beautiful place next weekend, I would be preparing my suitcase.
my suitcase. Okay, very good. Yes. And Emmanuel.
I don't know what's the topic, but let me try this one.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm looking the examples, and if my students were studying for the exam tomorrow, if my students, okay, were studying for the exam tomorrow, they will be ready for it. And for it, okay. So I have to do another one, right?
Yeah, but hold on.
Okay.
Um, uh, okay. This is a future present conditional. Okay, that
Okay.
means a future action affecting a present action or
Okay.
situation. All right. So if your students were studying for the exam tomorrow, perhaps you can say I would be very surprised. You
Okay.
know.
Mm-hmm. All right. I will be very
All right.
surprised.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the other ones, okay, let me think.
Yeah.
Um, if my well, if I were okay doing, if I were doing my weekly plans, okay, I will, I will be very. No, I don't know how to finish. I will be very excited. No, excited no. I'm not excited about my weekly plan. Um,
Well,
I will be very tired.
okay.
Yeah.
Tired. Okay, if I were doing my weekly plans, but this is a present future, I think. So we need to make it a future present.
Okay.
So if I were doing my weekly plans,
Yeah.
if I were
Okay. Tomorrow. Oh yeah. I forgot the advert of time.
yeah, if I were still doing my weekly plans tomorrow, I would be very tired.
Okay.
Something like
This is
that.
the
Yes?
mix. This is the mixed conditional, right?
Yes, these are mixed conditionals. At the beginning of the class, we started with a little review of Friday's class, which was the mixed conditionals. But I'll be sending the video hopefully
Yes, because
today or tomorrow.
I was doing the dishes.
No worries, man. Okay, so is this future present conditional clear? Is it do you have any questions, or is it clear? I'm
I think
asking.
In
that
this
is
case,
clear.
What?
yes.
No,
So anytime that we use the future, we have to add the adverb of time in the sentence, in the first sentence.
Well, yes, probably. I mean, if it is already like implied that
what I
this is
find.
something happening in the future, maybe
Mhm.
we don't have to add it. For example, this,
Okay.
the third example, if Seb didn't come with
Eh?
us, if
Mhm.
Seb didn't come with us to the desert, everyone would be very disappointed. Okay, so this is implying that, well, they are not right now in the desert, you
Okay.
know?
Right. Yes.
Okay, now, however, in this case, if Sandy were giving a speech, if you remove the tomorrow, it would be implying that if she was doing it right now, you know,
Yes.
something like a first conditional kind of situation, you know.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So yes, we kind of need the context for this conditionals. Remember that we have some words like the ones that Tommy used already to imply that something is well, it already happened. Yes. So those time expressions are going to help you with mixed conditionals, or well, conditionals in general. to identify them to, you know?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Karen, you were saying something. What was it?
No, I just say that it was clear
Oh, okay.
the topic.
Very good. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, if we don't have any more questions, we can start with the exercises. Okay. Good. Can I erase all the examples?
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, let's continue. I apologize because this is not quite pretty, you know? They are all just there because they were not the same size and I didn't want to put only one word per slide. So, well, I apologize for that. But anyways, we have some examples here or some exercises. Okay. Now, on the first one, we have James is always lazy. He failed a test last week. Now, they are giving us context with two sentences. Okay. Now, this, we can say it with a conditional, yes, but a mixed conditional or a one of the other four conditionals. Now, what we're going to do is try to say this differently, okay, with these three options. Here, this is a totally different example, and this is different as well. So let's begin with this ones, okay? Let's do it together. Now, James is always lazy. He failed a test last week. Now, who wants to try this first example?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
If you weren't so lazy, so you will have passed that test.
Yes, if you weren't so lazy, you would have passed that test. Now, can you tell me what conditional is this?
Second.
The second, well, we have a present action and we have a past action. So it is a mixed conditional, right? We have a mixed present, past, mix. Okay, or not okay?
Yes.
All right, good. Number two, which one is the correct option? Who wants to do it?
It's the second one.
The second one, can you read it?
Sorry, if you had remembered to bring a map, we wouldn't be lost now. Past for the present.
Yes, very good. This is a past, present, next. Good. And the third one, we have if you, blank space, the photocopier off and off again, it sometimes works. Which one is it?
The second one. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, it's okay. The second, if you turn the photocopier off and off again, it sometimes works. Now, is this a mixed conditional or is it a regular conditional?
Zero conditional.
Yeah, it is a zero
Yes,
conditional.
bro.
Very good. Okay, very good. Questions on this? Can I raise?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Now we have another situation. Paul drove too fast. Now he's in trouble with the police. Which of these three options is correct?
The third one.
Third one, can you read it?
If Paul hadn't driven too fast, he couldn't have been in trouble with police.
Mm, I don't think so.
Well, I think it's
I'm
the
gonna
first
read
one.
it.
Remember, this is the past perfect, so we need to use had plus a past participle,
I think it's the
right?
first one.
The first one, if Paul
Didn't
didn't
try to
drive too fast,
we won't be in
continue.
trouble with police.
Mm,
I'm gonna go for the second
okay,
one.
Second
yeah,
one.
I think the second one is the best option because here it doesn't say that it is a regular thing for Paul to drive fast. You know, it is a past action, so we use a past participle, right? And now we have a present action, which is he's in trouble with the police, all right? So we use a model. So if Paul hadn't driven too fast, he wouldn't be in trouble with the police. This is a past. What kind of conditional?
The second one is if you are working late, you can turn everything off before you go.
It's the past condition or past and
Uh,
future.
okay, first we need to identify the first exercise conditional. What conditional is it?
Second.
The second conditional? Well, not really. The second conditional uses a simple past statement for the if clause, so it couldn't be.
I think it's mixed.
It's a mixed conditional.
Yeah, because the third one it could be because in the third one, well, we use the past perfect and then the will and have. And here we have the past perfect and the will and be. I think is mixed.
But what kind of mixed conditional?
Yeah.
It is a past present. Okay. This is a past present mixed conditional. And now the second exercise was, if blank space late, can you turn everything off before you go? What do you think is the answer?
I think it's the third one.
The third one, if you're working late, can you turn everything off before you go? Yes, that's correct. What kind of conditional is this?
Okay.
First
Zero
conditional.
conditional.
Is it the first conditional?
Well, the idea is that let me check. If you're working late, that's the present condition using in a future idea.
So it's a mixed conditional, right? Not the
Yes,
first.
yes.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's using
it's a future present mixed, correct?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, it says we have another situation here. I don't have a degree, so I didn't get the job. What do you think is the answer?
The first one.
The first one, if I had had a degree, I would get that job. Mm, do you guys agree?
I think it's the second one.
If
This
I
is
have,
no. Wait, no.
The last one.
when you read the have with if with an if clause, you know it's not correct.
No, yes.
So it's the last one. If I had a
Yeah,
degree,
the first look, you say, oh, that one. But then when you check carefully, you say, no way.
exactly. Yeah, you need to be very careful with those little details. Okay. Now, if I had a degree, I would have got that job. That is the correct option. Yes. And what kind of conditional is it?
Second,
It's a past
Mm,
mix.
mhm. Yes, it is a mixed conditional. But
Present
what
past.
kind?
Past, because it
Exactly.
begins with past. Mhm.
A present past mix. Very good. It is a present past mix because it's talking about a present hypothetical situation, which is this person having a degree, and a past statement, or a past situation that uh, that talks about this person not getting a job because of the first if clause, which is that person not having a degree affecting a past situation of not getting the job. Now, you didn't fix the roof. Now it's leaking. Sorry. Oh my God. Miss Maddie, you have the answer?
I think the first one, if you if you fix the roof, it wouldn't have been leaky.
Um,
It's there, conditional.
uh, well, do you guys agree on the first option to be the correct option?
It's the third one.
Yes, it is a third one. If you had fixed the roof, which you didn't, it wouldn't be leaking, which is. Okay, so if you had fixed the roof, it wouldn't be leaking. It is a past action affecting a present action. So it is a mixed conditional, a past present mix. Okay, all right. Do you have any questions? Are the mixed conditionals clear? Okay, I'll take your silence as a yes and move on. Okay, now you have here 7:15 exercises. Okay, well, yeah, we can call them. So, uh, what we're going to do, or what you're going to do, is answer these ones in what, 5 minutes or 3 minutes that you take. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes for this page and 3 more minutes for the next one. Okay, for this one. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to be timing you, all right? 3 minutes, and then I'm changing the slide. Okay? Okay. Oh, almost dropped it. So please begin. 3 minutes. have 20 seconds left. 3 more minutes. Remember to write your answers somewhere so you don't forget it. So you don't forget. Okay, time. Let's go back to the previous slide. Now, Miss Maddie, please, number 2.
Mm, mm, A ver, Tom is not going to come to dinner tomorrow because you saw him yesterday.
Salted.
Insulted him yesterday. But mm, mm, he could come
Yeah, who
if
left?
you
Mm-hmm.
mm, didn't insult him.
Didn't? This is a past action.
No, yes. If you don't insult him, Too hard.
if you hadn't insulted him.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that was loud.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
So what conditional is it?
Mm, it's wood.
It's a mixed conditional.
Mm, okay, because it's something about it's happened to the past.
Yep, it's a past action affecting a present action. So it is it's a past present mixed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Number 3, Tommy.
Mary is unhappy because she gave up her career when she got married. But Mary would be happy if she hadn't given up her career when she got married. It's present, past, mixed conditional.
Yep, it's a mixed conditional, but it's a past present. It's a past present because the if clause is the one affecting this one, right? The present. So it's a past present mix. Number 4, Gina, please.
Okay. Dr. Mercer will accept the research grant at Harvard if he hadn't taken 6 months off to spend more time with his family.
No, because this is not something that already happened. This is something in the future, right? He is going to take 6 months, 6 months off, right?
Oh, yes.
So what tense do we use for this?
Um, he won't. Oh, wasn't.
If it wasn't taking 6 months, he would accept. Yes, Gina?
Yes.
All right. What kind of conditional is it?
It's a mix. Mm, the present past.
No. He is going to take 6 months, and that's why he can't accept the research
The
grant.
future.
So it is exactly a future present mix. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Karen, number 5.
Professor Schmidt talks so much about the Mosaic trip because she's an expert on African tribal groups. But Professor Smith couldn't talk so much about the Maasai trip if she hadn't taken, not really sure, an expert on African tribal groups.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Professor Schmitz talked so much about the Maasai tribe because she is an expert on African tribal groups. Okay, now we have a past here, talked, and we have a present here. She is an expert. So let's take a look at it from a different point of view. If she,
Wasn't.
yep, if she
Wasn't.
wasn't an expert on African tribal groups, she
Good.
yes, this one we use a past modal. So if she wasn't an expert on African tribal groups, she wouldn't have talked so much about the Maasai tribe. Yes?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, good. Now, this is what kind of conditional? It is a mixed conditional, but what kind?
Past.
A what?
Oh.
Look
Present.
at it.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, a present.
Present.
Present what?
Past.
Present past. Very good. A present past mix. Number 6, Lizzie.
Um, I am unemployed because I had a. Oh, only the answer?
Yeah, no, no, it's okay. It's okay. Continue.
Oh,
Give us
okay.
context. Yes, it is
Okay,
important.
okay. I had a disagreement with my boss and I was fired.
Mhm.
But um, I wouldn't be employed if I hadn't
Will
had
be
a
unemployed.
dis if I
If I, okay, hadn't.
hadn't had a disagreement with my boss and I hadn't been fired.
Yeah. Mhm. If I hadn't had a disagreement with my boss and I hadn't been fired, I would not be unemployed. Very good. Now,
Yeah.
this is a what conditional?
Mm, past, present.
Exactly. Past, present, mix. Very good. And the last one, Emmanuel.
Nicole speaks Chinese fluently because she lived in China for 10 years. But Nicole won't speak Chinese.
Yep,
Chinese
fluently.
fluently if she hadn't lived in China for 10 years.
Mhm. She hadn't lived in China for 10 years. So what kind of conditional is this?
Mixed.
It is yes, it is a mixed conditional, but what kind?
Present.
Can you repeat that, please? I didn't quite get it.
I think it's a present mixed conditional.
Present what? Mixed with what?
So I'll read. Past.
It, what action happened first?
What happened? She lived in China.
So it is a past, present. Yeah, a past, present mix. Very good. Okay. All right, very good. Now let's go to the next slide. Do you have any questions with these statements, with these conditionals, or it's clear? Okay, I'll take your silence. I'll say yes. I say it's clear, teacher. Let's continue. Gina, please help me with the first one. Well, number 8.
Okay. I would not help you study for your test because you have spent the last 2 weeks part partying.
Parting,
Partying.
partying, mhm, and wasting time. hmm Gina, hello. Okay. Emmanuel, can you help us?
Oh yes, yes,
Number
sorry.
8.
I was reading.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right, right. You see,
Yeah, number 8.
will not help you study for your test because you have spent the last 2 weeks partying, and wasting time. Hmm, this is bad. I will help you study
I would help you study.
test if you okay. If you don't spend the last two, if you want, no, okay. If you hands
It's a past, so we use
pass, if you didn't, I don't know,
for
help me.
for a for a past action we use the past perfect.
Oh yes, that's right.
If you hadn't spent
Well, it's like the passive and active voice, right? The rules kind
Similar, I
of
think.
is that similar, right?
Kind of, yes. But not exactly, but
But we could like we
I
could apply
mean,
some rules on some sentence, right?
can you give me an example?
No, but on this one, you say that if you use the past, you got to use the past perfect in that sentence.
Listen, it is, I think it is easier for people to understand. I mean, it was easier for me to understand the mixed conditionals or the conditionals in general like this. You see, for a present, let's call this an active, right? Based on your comment. If you have an active which is present, then for a passive, we'll call it, but in actually it would be a conditional. For a conditional, a present action is represented with a past, with a simple past um, statement. Okay, for a past active, we use the past perfect statement. All right. For a future, we use the past continuous, or well, yeah, that's it, the past continuous. For the future. And I think having this would help you, you know. Well, we have the three tenses that we use, the present, the past, and the future, and they are all represented with this. With the present is represented with the simple past statement. Let's look at an example. I am very smart. Okay, I passed all my exams. Now, we have here a present statement, yeah, a simple present idea, and a simple past idea, right? Now we represent them, for conditionals, we represent them like this. If I weren't so smart, which represents the idea that I am smart right now, I wouldn't have passed my exams. Okay. Now for the past, we can also use, and I skipped it, a past model. Or it could be a present perfect. Yes? Is it clear like this? Or is it just my idea that it's easier explained like this? What do you think, guys? Okay. Well, since nobody's going to say anything, we're going to continue answering this. Yeah, I think we have the time to finish. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this, pretend it didn't happen, and move on. Um, Miss Maddie, are you back?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you help us with number 9, please?
Okay. Mm, Eleanor and Ben are not going skiing with us this year because Eleanor just had a baby. But Eleanor and Ben, I think, we're going, could be. Mm, Good and go. Good and go.
No, we just have go and that's it. We don't have a not. So it's not a negative.
Mhm. Could be. I was thinking we're going like future past.
Mm, actually, it's would. But they would go skiing with us this year.
If Eleanor had not just a baby,
Sorry, but if Eleanor,
had not just a baby,
hadn't just have a baby. Yep. Whose cell phone is that?
yes,
Is that yours?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay. And this is what kind of mixed conditional? What actions do we have here? What tenses in the
You
original?
sure?
What?
You sure?
Yeah, we have the future and we have
Present. No? You sure and future.
no. We have a past action, which is that she just had a baby. So it's a past affecting the future. Okay, it's a past action. She had a baby, and a future action. They're going skiing. All right, good. Karen, can you help us with number 10? Karen.
Sorry, I was mute. I am completely exhausted, so I will not go with you to the movies tonight. But if I weren't completely exhausted, I am not sure. I would
Hi. Yeah. Yes.
go mm, with
Go.
with you to the movies tonight.
Yes. Very good. And what kind of
Thank
conditional
you.
is this?
I think that is present.
Okay, it is a present Affecting what?
Mm, future?
Yes. Perfect. Very good, Karen.
You.
Lizzie, please. Number 11.
Yeah. She's not worried about the conference tomorrow because she's not giving a speech, but um, she will be worried about the conference tomorrow um, if she were giving a speech. Sorry.
Okay, if she was given
Yeah.
a
Oh
speech.
yeah.
Very good. Yes. So what kind of conditional is this?
Mm, what kind of conditional? I
It is
think
a
the first
mixed
one
conditional.
is past.
No, it's not a past.
No, it's not.
No.
Mm,
What tenses do we have? Check it out here.
Present.
We have a
uh,
present statement and we have
Future.
past.
a future statement. So
Yeah.
which one is affecting the other?
Was given.
Okay, was giving a speech is the future, right?
Future.
So it is affecting
mm,
Present.
the present.
Present.
Very good. Who was that? Who said that? Is there somebody there with you? Oh,
Huh?
it was you, Emmanuel. All right, good. No, nothing. All right, so it is a future present mix. Very good. Number 12, Tommy.
Frank is not going to the graduation ceremony because he broke his leg snowboarding last week. But Frank would be going to the graduation ceremony if he hadn't broken his leg snowboarding last week.
Yes, Frank.
Past, future.
Yep, Frank would be going to the graduation ceremony if he hadn't broken his leg snowboarding last week. It is a past future. Very good. 13. Gina.
They are not releasing the person next month because there was so much public opposition to his parole.
Pearl.
Parole. Okay, but they um, could release. Mm, um,
They will release the prisoner next month
if
if
there
there
um, had if there had been some no
All right, let's take a look at the first sentence again. They are not releasing the prisoner next month. Okay, this is a future, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are not doing it next month because there was so much public opposition to his parole. Okay, this is
Past.
past. Now, the future, how can we express the future for a conditional? Like this, we'll release the prisoner next month, it's okay. But the past is represented in a conditional statement with what tense? Remember the thing that I was that I was doing here?
Yes.
The
That's perfect.
present past,
Past
exactly.
perfect.
We use the past perfect to represent a past action in a conditional. Okay, so how would it be? They would release the prisoner next month if there,
Had.
okay,
Had been.
there had been, if there hadn't, there, if there hadn't been so much opposition to his parole. Yes, because in the
Yes.
first one, because there was, he he was not they are not releasing it because there was. Now in this one it's the opposite. If there hadn't been, then they would release it. And what conditional is it?
It's the mix future past.
Okay, it is a mixed past future. Mhm. Because this
Okay.
one happened first. Yeah,
Yes.
always.
Thank you.
And okay, yeah, no, thank you. Emmanuel, number 14.
See, the hotels fill up months in advance because the festival is going to include jazz artists from around the globe. Uh, but the hotels will will fill up months in advance if the festival had included jazz artists.
Okay, I think these last exercises are missing the not part, right?
Yes, that's
They
right.
would
Sir.
make they would make so much more sense
The
if they
hotel
had a
will,
not.
yes,
So can you do it like that? But the hotels
will fill up months in advance.
wouldn't fill up months in advance if the festival
Hadn't
uh, hadn't. I don't think it would work with hadn't. So the festival is going to include jazz artists from
festival.
around the world, the globe. So it is a feature statement, right? It's going to include.
The festival
So we use the past continuous,
past
right?
continuous.
Wait, Manuel.
Yes.
If the
So
festival
the
Wasn't
hot. If the festival wasn't
wasn't including
including
around the
just
globe.
artists from around the globe. Yes, the globe. So what conditional is this?
That is okay. That's past continuous future mix.
Past continuous. No.
No. From the
What
first one. The
what
first one, right?
what is the past continuous representing? What tense?
Future.
The future, exactly. So we have a future here filled
Past.
up.
Past.
Exactly. We have a future past mix, correct?
Yes. Yes. I think. Well, it for me it's may confused because I didn't see the not the not word like in
Yeah, me
the
neither.
yes.
I think it was a mistake,
Okay.
but I'll fix it. So yes, this is a future past mixed.
Yeah.
And the last one, Miss Maddie, please.
Ouch. Okay. Like, no, I can't see the
You can see it.
sentence with the space. It's in my computer. Ah, okay.
Can you see it?
But they say we are not worried about the recent string of robberies in the neighborhood because the police have started regularly patrolling the area. Level. But we could be worried. Could be
Yes, we would be
would be
worried.
worried about the recent string of robberies in the neighborhood. Is the police weren't weren't no
Mhm. It is a present perfect statement, but a present perfect statement is in the past.
okay.
So we can
If the
use
police hadn't
hadn't
start
hadn't started
regularly
patrolling the area.
in the area.
Very good. So we
Okay.
have what kind of conditional?
Uh, future past future
Um,
mix?
no, it
No,
is a past affecting
the future. No,
the present. Yes, something in the past, the police have started regularly patrolling the area that is in the past. So we are not worried about the recent string of robberies. That is present, correct?
okay.
Okay, so again, we have a past statement affecting a present statement. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
all right, very good. Do you have any questions? No, all good?
No. Okay.
Are you sure? You can always review this
Yes.
because today's the last day we see the conditionals.
Yeah.
So
Would you send us some exercise?
yes,
Yes.
yes, I can send you some exercises.
Okay,
I
thank you.
mean, I didn't prepare any exercises to send you, honestly, because I thought this was going to be homework. This and the last one, this and this, they were going to be homework. But we did it. We did these exercises here because, well, we didn't finish on Friday. So I will look. I will look for some more exercises and send them to you as soon as possible. Okay, so you can practice, and I will send you this um, presentation as well. Okay, so you can take a look at it when you have the chance.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
all right. So make sure that you well, we extended. uh, make sure that you try to identify the conditionals. Okay, like this: present, future, future, present, past, future, etc. Okay, because that is going to help you a lot. Okay, so try to identify that when you finish with filling the gaps. Okay, that's just some extra practice for you because that makes you, recall everything that you saw because you don't have it right there, you know? So try to do it and write it. And then when you finish, you go back and check it. Oh, this is correct. Oh, this is not correct, but I can fix it, you know? All right. Well, thank you very much for coming today, guys. Again, as always, it was a pleasure being with you. So, um, that's it. I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, teacher.
Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to ask you. Well, I don't have to ask you, but I'm curious. Did you learn something today?
Yes, a lot.
What did you
I
learn?
had to. I learned that I had to practice the mix conditionals. It's well, maybe if I practice more, so I could remember some details. And well, I didn't have this topic in my classes because as in middle school we just check zero, first, second, and third conditional. I think the last time that I checked the mixed conditional was at the university.
Ooh. Yes. Well, I mean, as you can see, it's just taking parts of the other conditionals and put them together. It's nothing you haven't seen. It is it's nothing new. It's just a review and kind of, well, like the name says, mixing them up, and that's it. But I mean, they follow the same rules. They they are just used uh, for different purposes, and that's it. I mean, if you review them, if you practice enough, I think you can get them right. You know, it's not that hard. It's just mixing the main four conditionals, and that's
Yes,
it.
I have to practice.
All right, so I'll send you the presentation. All right.
Yes,
This
please.
this one, today's presentation was the same as Friday, so you won't get anything. You won't miss anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
All right. Well, okay. Well, thank you very much for coming today, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank
Okay.
you, teacher.
See you.
Thank you,
Bye
All
teacher.
bye.
right.
Thank you.
See
Bye
Bye.
bye.
you.
Bye.
Have a nice evening.